Well, happy birthday to the love of my life. It seems like it was just yesterday we were celebrating your 20th birthday. 40 years ago, we were celebrating your 20th birthday together, and our story was just beginning. It was about a week later, I'm pretty sure, that I asked for and received permission from your dad to ask for your hand in marriage, and you said yes. And then it was all about wedding plans and premarital counseling with Pastor Clarence. And I thought a lot about us coming up on this occasion of your 60th birthday, and how many times over the years, sitting in the driver's seat of a truck just like this, I have burst out in vocal, loud thanks and praise to God for you. The Lord used you to heal so many things in me, and I could not be more thankful for you. You've blessed me more than any man I know. You've made me the happiest man in the world. You've made me the most happily married man I know, and I don't know that there's anyone who's been blessed more than me personally by your life, and I thank God for you every day. You have been a fantastic wife, mother to our children, and your tender, loving care of our kids. The whole time I've been working, doing whatever I needed to do or could find to do to support this wonderful family the Lord blessed us with. I just am full of thanks for your life, and you've made me a very, very happy man. I love you more than anything in the world. Happy, happy birthday.
Marci, this is Bob Hostetler. I can't believe how good you look for your age. I said, I can't believe how good you look for your age. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, we're in love with you, we're in love with you. May happiness be near throughout the coming year, and all the best to you, all the best to you. So keep on smiling every day, and may your troubles melt away, and may you never, ever, ever be blue. So happy birthday, Marci, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. From the lady with the purple hair, from the Sycamore sister, from your good friend, Lisa. I love you, Miss Marci. Welcome to the club. 60s fun.
Happy birthday, dear Marci. Oh, what a treasure you've been all these years to me. My Sycamore sister, who is so full of God's beauty and creativity and effervescence. I love laughing and snorting with you. I love all the memories we share. I'm just really thankful for God bringing you into my life. You truly do brighten up my world and so many of our lives just by having your smile, which is so infectious, contagious, and bright. See, my tree just kind of got brighter when I said that. I am so thankful that we have this history together, and I'm looking forward to the future. You're just warming up, girl. So I'm excited to see what God's going to do with you and through you. So God bless you, and may this birthday year be the best one so far. Bye.
Happy birthday, Marci. 60. Wow. Girl, you're looking fine. I just want to say I'm so grateful you're my friend. We've had so many fun times together. I mean, we're Sycamore sisters. What can we say? But there's no other friend that's as creative as you, I have to say. I mean, from nose flutes to the idea of hair plugs in a novel. I mean, who else would think of that but you? Anyways, I can't wait to see you again this year at Mount Hermon, and I hope you have a great day and feeling so loved because you are. See you later. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marci. I have so many wonderful memories of you, but they all started in Cameron Park at a Subway sandwich shop when you were in line ahead of me and we got to talking. And I will never, ever forget that. What are you doing here in this town, you know? And I find out that you don't live there, but you're a writer and you write for a newspaper. And I share with you that I wrote for a newspaper. And you said you're a mother who writes. And I said, I'm a mother who writes. And we had all this stuff in common. And after you got your sandwich and you left the building to go get in the car with your mom, I was ordering and you came up behind me, tapped me on the shoulder, and you said, I think we need to be friends. So we exchanged our contact information and the rest is history. Oh my gosh, how many years ago was that? Like 17 maybe? Maybe closer to 20. Anyway, I've lost track. But you have been the wind beneath my writing wings. When I got stalled, you kept me going. You've quoted me in your books. You've shared with me your journey and the ups and the downs, the successes and the heartaches of writing, but also just life. And although we're 10 years apart, I feel like we are sisters from a different mother. You and I were meant to be in each other's lives, and we will be until our final breath. So I love you, my dear. I trust you're having the best birthday ever. I can't believe you're 60. You're sort of like 29 forever. The energy you have, the love you have for other people has always inspired me. And I just want you to know that I'm keeping you. You're my friend for life. And I love you dearly. Have a happy birthday.
Happy birthday! You mean a lot to us.
You really do.
We love you very much.
Thank you, Mom, for being awesome and for just bringing so much joy and comfort and laughter to all of our lives.
Happy 60th birthday.
Happy
60th.
60th birthday.
Birthday.
There we go. Hey, Mom.
Happy birthday.
We love you. Thanks for always making us feel loved.
We miss you. Can't wait to see you in
Great
January.
to see you. Happy birthday.
Bye.
Okay, Avila. When you think of Grandma, what do you think of?
Cookies.
Cookies,
Yeah, bacon.
baking,
Baking.
and cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's something Grandma says a lot?
Good job.
Gonna wish her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay. When you think of Grandma, what do you think of?
Jam.
Jam.
Jelly.
Jam and jelly.
She makes a lot of jam.
Yeah. What's something that Grandma does all the time besides making jam? What are your favorite memories of Grandma?
She comes to our house and sleepovers, and she says good job a lot.
Yeah. All right. You want to wish Grandma happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma! Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. I am so glad that we get to live close to you and you get to spend lots of time with these knuckleheads and just can't wait to see what happens or what you accomplish this next couple years. Hey, what do you have to say to Grandma?
Just make me think of you.
What makes you
What makes you think of her?
Letter.
Letters? Okay. And
She
what about
does
you?
have a typewriter.
Oh, yeah.
She does.
What about you?
She's
buddy?
a writer.
I like baking in the kitchen.
Baking in the kitchen? That's a good one.
And I like baking in the kitchen also too.
Happy birthday, Marci. We're just so grateful for you and the matriarch that you are to this family and just the influence that we can get from you as daughters and wives. And we're just so grateful for the love that you share and that you are local now. That's so exciting. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Love
Make
you.
sure you
Love
bring,
you.
make sure you bring the
sound box.
Happy birthday! We love you very much, and I just want to thank you for being the best, most caring, loving mom in the whole wide world, and I love being your son.
And I am so happy to be a part of the Scyther family. You are a wonderful mother-in-law.
And number 2.
Happy birthday! I love you, Grandma.
Happy 60th birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday!
60 and sexy. Hopefully I'll call you on your birthday, but as of right now, I don't know where I'm going to be on January 14th, but I will at least try to call. Hope you have a good one.
I'll text you, though.
Happy
birthday!
Miss Marcy, we miss you. We hope that you're having the best birthday ever, and we just miss you.
We are so glad you were in our lives, and the kids miss you. They talk about you all the time. What do you got to say, kids?
I miss hanging out with you. I loved you. I miss you.
There we go.
Especially the bread bears.
Yes, the bread bears we miss tremendously. So happy birthday, Miss Marcy.
Bye.
Happy 60th.
Hey, happy birthday, Marcy. We love you. There are so many memories we have. And I guess one of my favorites is we can never quite sing Poinciana without thinking about you, because you crack me up. There were so many things. And I ended up doing that song a whole lot after you, and every time I thought about it, I thought about you and Poinciana. Anyway, but one of my favorite things also was when you came to stay with us. And oh golly, we had a lot of fun having you there. And we've just had a whole bunch of things, but I do remember a dog in heat.
It was wearing diapers in our house.
Diapers in our house, and that cracked me up. So, but let's face it, we've done a lot of life together. So, and I hope to do more. But happy birthday, my friend. You are so precious to us. Love you.
Happy birthday.
Okay, happy birthday to one of the funniest, most creative, have I said funny, people I know. I am so grateful that our paths crossed so long ago. Actually, not even California to Tennessee. Our paths crossed back at Mount Hermon. Way back when? I bet it's been at least 15 years ago now. Anyway, I want to wish you abundant blessing, and I hope you know you're loved today, Marcy. I really do, because you're a blessing to so many people. So many. Happy birthday, friend.
Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Hi. Happy birthday, Marcy. We cannot believe that you're going to be 60 years young. We hope you have the best day, and we are so lucky to have met you when you lived in Gallatin across the street from us. And we were so thankful for your friendship and taking us in like we were a part of your family. It meant so much to us, and we sure do miss your cooking, and we miss those scones and chocolate chip cookies and everything. And we hope that you had the best day celebrating your 60th birthday, and we hope to see you soon.
Hey, Marcy. Hey, Marcy.
Happy birthday, Marcy! We miss you!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Welcome to the 60 Club.
Happy birthday, Marcy.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. Mwah.
Happy birthday and Merry Christmas.
Yes, from Nancy as well. Happy birthday to Marcy. I hope to hear from y'all soon.
Go.
Happy birthday, Marcy. Hi, it's the Shelton family here, and it's Christmas Day, and we're just reminiscing about when you and John got to spend some Christmases with us because your family wasn't around, and taught us how to play Poetry for Neanderthals. got to bop Rebecca in the head with the club. But anyway, we hope you all had a wonderful Christmas with your family now. So glad you're getting to be there with your grandkids. We hope, Marci, that you're having a wonderful birthday.
Yes.
And so we'll just sing a little bit. Everybody want to say hi one by one real quickly? Hi. Hi.
Hello.
All right. Ready? Happy birthday, dear Marci. Happy birthday to you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Danielle Slater, and I live in Gallatin, Tennessee. And I just wanted to wish Marci a very happy birthday. Whenever I think of Marci, I think of someone who is extremely thoughtful. She was in our area for a short time, but we did some fun things together. She invited me and my granddaughter to come over and welcome me into her home, and we made biscuits. And she helped me with a drone project, and also just really enjoyed getting to know her writing skills. I loved her book, Lakeside Retreat. So Marci, I hope you have a very happy birthday, and maybe we can get together sometime when I'm over in the Powell, Tennessee area.
Hi, Marci. I wish you could be here and join me for a cup of hot tea. Yes, and Lucky too. You say hello to Marci, and Pepper, yeah, and Penny. Where are they? Yeah, he always perks up. I just have to say it. And I wish you could come visit with us. I remember so many times laughter over cookies, over scones, over pictures, but one word: barns. Oh, that day, the escapades we had, traipsing through the countryside, making pictures of barns. I think you saw firsthand the kind of people in Middle Tennessee, that open up their hearts. And you do that so often. You open up your heart through your writing, through what you say, through what you do. And I thank you for that. My life has been a treasured time of friendship with you. And I thank you for that. And I hope you have a fantastic, marvelous birthday. And when you get a minute, stop, come have a cup of tea with me. Love you, girl. Goodbye.
Hey, sweet Marci. Happy birthday from Melbourne, Australia. I just wanted to send you a very quick happy birthday and God bless you. We are so grateful for your life. As I was sort of asking God about what it is that makes Marci so special, the list grew very, very long, and honestly, you and I probably would both prefer to do this, to be writing it rather than speaking it, but here it is. Here's what I came to. Some people, as they age, they grow tired and weary and slow down and forget that they've got something meaningful to bring. But what I see in you is that you bring this incredible life and joy, and the longer I know you, the more I appreciate your effervescence, your lust for life, your passion, and that only seems to increase and grow. And so God bless you on your 60th birthday, and let this next season be your best ever. There is no doubt about that. We love you. I wish I could be there with you, and you are such a treasure.
Happy 60th birthday, Marci. I am so excited to be celebrating with you today. You know how much I love and adore you. Ever since you found me crying my eyes out at Mount Hermon and you took me to the side and you're like, it's okay. We've always had a special bond. Thank you for your authentic friendship and your just endless creativity and your encouragement. It has meant so much to me and so much to other writers. And I just want you to know how beloved you are by so many people, me being at the top of the list, but I love you always. And I know that this next decade is going to be so full of adventure, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. You know, I look up to you so much as like the ultimate grandma, and I aspire to be like you someday, but you just bring so much to the world, and just know how loved you are. So happy birthday, my sweet friend. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Marci. I am so thankful for you, for your friendship,
and for that horrible travel day to my first writers conference that brought us together. I won't recount all those details since this is supposed to be a short video, but just know that your kindness to a stranger and writing newbie made all the difference. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays and the best year yet with wonderful memories with friends and family.
Happy birthday, Marci. I'm glad to be here to wish you a happy, happy birthday. And thank you for the friendship and all the fun we had together in Colfax. I'm especially proud of the fact that I knew you when, and I wrote about you when you got your first assignment with Guidepost magazine, and enjoyed all the fun times we had with the kids, the baby lambs coming into the office, the cookies you brought in. Good times in Colfax. Love you, my friend. Have a great rest of your life.
Hey, Marci, it is so good to know that you're having an amazing birthday, and it's a landmark one, and I'm so grateful that I had a chance to get to meet you so many different times in different ways, but especially this last year, spending time with you in Switzerland was such a joy. You are a delightful human being, and I wish you the best of birthdays.
Hi, Marci. Happy birthday. Look what's behind me. Yes, it's the black and white photo that I took during our trip up the death stairs in Geneva. One of my most treasured memories of my friendship with you. I will never forget how patient you were with me as we were descending those scary steps. That is just one of the many wonderful memories I have of sharing friendship with you. I just hope you have a wonderful year and hope that you just receive one reminder after another of how special and treasured you are. Love you.
Hello, Marci. Happy 60th birthday, sweet friend. Wow, so exciting. Eric and I we feel so blessed that the Lord brought our families together many, many years ago at a little Sierra First Baptist Church in Alta. We have lots of memories together, lots of pregnancies and raising kids and raising kids and pregnancies. We did a lot of that together, and I'm just so blessed that we got to have that time together with our kids. And I really love that time away did not change any of that. Every time we see each other, we're able to just jump right back in to wherever we left off. And I just think that's really special with you and John and your family and your kids and our kids. It's been super sweet. I love you so much, sweet sister, and I hope you have a blessed, happy 60th birthday. Love you. Bye.
Hi, Marci. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful time with your family. Miss you guys. We always have a bed ready for you here in California when you want to come and visit. Love you, and happy, happy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marci. Gosh, the memories. I have a lot. The biggest one, I think, was going over to your house, picking up the girls, and you always baking and sitting down and having a cup of coffee with you and having a scone right out of the oven. It always felt so warm and cozy at your house and so welcoming. A funny story, which you know, is the fact that I came over to pick up the girls. You had been watching them, and I was kind of in a hurry. I had people coming for dinner, and I'm sure I had a cup of coffee with you because I feel like I never left your house without having coffee. Anyway, I looked down at my watch and went, oh my gosh, I gotta go. Grabbed the girls, put them in the car, got all the way home, and you called me and said, you left your shoes here. Yes, I left my shoes at your house. Who does that? I know, I do. Anyway, I wanted to send this to you and tell you I love you. And gosh, we're both turning 60 this year. By God's grace, to keep you healthy and keep going, and love you very much, and happy birthday.
Birthday, Marci. We're so excited. You're having a big 60th birthday party, and we just want you to know we love you and we miss you, and you're a good friend.
Hope to have you have many more birthdays after this 60th and enjoy your family and this great occasion. God bless you. We hope to hear from you soon.
Hey Marci, this is Nanny Ruth and I'm sending you a very happy birthday message. I hope you have the best birthday. I love you and I'm sending big hugs from California. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Marci, happy birthday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you are entering that decade of 60. You are so much light and joy and laughter. When everybody says your name, when I hear the name Marci Seither, I immediately think of laughter and how much fun we have had together over the years, just journeying through our life. And I am so grateful and thankful for the many, many years of laughter and love and joy and happiness and tears and all the things that we have been through together. And I just hope that this video, along with all of your family, make you feel as loved as you truly are, because you are a true gift from God. And what a blessing it has been to be your friend and to watch your family grow and just to watch our lives just travel through these journeys that we have done. And I thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your laughter and your love. And I hope that you celebrate big and huge. And we love you and we miss you. Happy, happy birthday.
Hi Marci, I just wanted to tell you happy birthday and let you know how much I appreciate you and just what you provided for me growing up. Every time I was in your home, which was always open to me, every time I was there, I felt supported, I felt loved, and I felt safe, which is not really something that I always had. So I just wanted to say thank you. You're amazing. I love you. I hope you have the best day.
Hey there, this is Carol Barber. Rick and I are on our way to the coast. We're in California, getting ready to sort of spend about 3 months in the Cambria area, which is on the Central Coast. And I wanted to wish you, Marci, a very merry birthday and a happy new year. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's been such a long time since we've actually talked and connected, but I know you're doing great. I follow you on Facebook and every other media that we can get together with, and I look forward to talking and chatting with you in the new year. I am just about to complete my 3rd book in the series and also starting a new series for teens, preteens, ages 8 to 14. So I wanted to thank you for inspiring me and keeping me in tune and just supporting me all these many years, and I look forward to working with you again soon. All right, make it a great one, and again, happy birthday. Take care. Bye.
Happy 60th birthday, Marci. Wishing you a God bless year ahead, and thank you so much for your friendship.
Hi, Miss Marci. Happy birthday. Wishing you all the best. And may you continue being a blessed person. We love you, and I always think of you. And may God bless you always.
Hi Marci, happy birthday. Welcome to the 60s Club. I'm sitting in my, I don't know, video. I guess the place to take your videos is in your vehicle. Here I am. Hopefully this turns out better than the passport picture I just took. Egads. Anyways, happy birthday. I love you. I just think back over the past 40 some odd years of faith and family and friendship that we've shared, the stories that we've shared, the life that we've shared. You continue to inspire. Your zest for life is contagious, and you love my brother well. Happy birthday. I love you, Marci. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marcy. Happy birthday to you.
Come on, Corey.
We love you. Can't wait to see you this summer.
Love you, sis.
Hi, Marcy Jane. It's Baby Beans, and yes, I'm in the car. We've been traveling up and down from Napa to Fresno a lot lately, but I just wanted to take a minute to say happy birthday. I can't believe you're 60. That's very exciting. And I just wanted to say I love you and how much you mean to me. And I was thinking about something that we used to do. T for two and two for T. T for you and T for me. Doon, doo doon, doo 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 doon, doo doon, 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 doo 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 doo, doon, doon. Love you, Mars. Bye.
Happy birthday, Marcy. I was told that 60 is the new 30, so happy 30th.
Happy birthday. I'm so glad you're there with all your family. I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, but I'm also going to bring up some memories from you. Remember when you smashed the eggs when I was pretending to have boobs? Do you remember pulling my legs off the toilet when you thought I was faking it? Just kidding. I absolutely love you. You were the person I always wanted to be. I followed everything you did. And you're amazing, and I love you. And I wish you the best birthday ever.
Hey sis, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I hope everything goes very well for you for the next 30, 40 years.
Marcy, you were a leader the day you were born because you were the first of our 4 children. And from there you went on to bring us 6 of our 12 grandchildren and a majority of our great-grandchildren. You were also an inspiration. You were always creative, but it was when you took that 4-H class in stained glass and cream etching that kind of sparked an interest in us in wanting to learn how to do stained glass and sandblasting. And from there, we were able to support our family after Dad retired from the phone company. We sold that business and you moved back to California, and in Colfax you found a place that sold stepping stones. So you decided to make stepping stones for your friends and for yourself and for some family. It was those stepping stones that then brought us back into wanting to do sandblasting, and we did sandblasting for realtors and later for pets, and did that up until a year ago when we actually retired. So we thank you for how you were creative in helping our family move forward from the very beginning up until now. Thank you very much. We love you and have a happy birthday.
Hey, I'm Marcy. Just want to wish you a happy birthday. I hope it's a very special day. I love you so much and miss you. I hope everything's going well. I did want to reminisce on times at Alta. I feel like we had so many fun memories going to the pool and exploring outside, and I'll never forget the churro popcorn that you make. I still make it to this day whenever we have movie night. But yeah, I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I look forward to seeing you sometime soon.
Happy birthday, Marcy. I am delighted to be able to be part of your celebration. Wish I could see you in person. I wanted to let you know how much I appreciate our connection and friendship over the years. Met at Mount Hermon. By the second reunion, you were definitely one of my writing buddies. Loved the opportunity to work with you in Mastermind, and appreciated the help that you've given me over the years in making Fat Bottom 50s just a little bit funnier. And maybe it should be Fat Bottoms have now crossed 60s. Wanted to come up with something wicked funny for your montage, because that's kind of my shtick. But I only got as far as the wicked, and it didn't seem appropriate for a birthday celebration. So just going to tell you that I love you to pieces. So admire your fearless nature and how you get out there and get things done and take on things that other people would just balk at. Can't wait to work with you again in 2025, and look forward to our next connection. Meanwhile, enjoy your people and have an awesome day. Love you.
Happy birthday, Marcy, from Christy.
please forgive me, I'm going to be reading a little bit. You've always been an uplifting person to me and friend, and you're a woman of many talents. You're an author, baker, sewer, drone pilot, photographer, singer, and much more. We date back to knowing mutual friends from high school, attending the same church in Auburn, and sharing your adorable book, The Adventures of Pearlie Monroe, with our son Kyle to his 3rd and 4th grade friends at school. I'm so thankful we both moved from California to Tennessee. You and John were so uplifting to me in 23 after dropping Kyle off at college and us becoming official empty nesters. In 24, I invited you to Dollywood to be my guest because I knew you would love the Food and Flower Festival, the glass blowing, the blacksmith, the shops, and the many musical shows that Dollywood offers. I knew we would be like two giddy girls and have a blast. Laughing is something we do a lot of. As we were walking in the park, I clearly remember this. You said something about which ride are we going to go on first? You said you love the rides that do 360 turns and go upside down. I think my eyes bugged out of my head at that moment. I'm thinking to myself, rides were not even on my radar, especially ones that do 360 turns and go high and low and drop and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I had no idea that you absolutely love roller coaster rides. I didn't even think to ask you. After all, we're approaching 60, and you love to bake and play the banjo. Well, I put my big panties on, and I didn't want to disappoint you, and I said quietly to myself, I can do this. I had never been on a roller coaster that did 360 turns, let alone 3 in one ride. I will say we did have a blast with all Dollywood's park offered, including 4 major rides that offered every turn, drop, twist, and 360 imaginable. I embarrassed myself and maybe you big time because I screamed and barely breathed on half those rides. I wasn't even able to talk much a few days after that trip. I love you, Marci, and I wish you just many, many health and safety and just many more life adventures and love in your 60s, and most of all, your walk with Christ, that continues to grow, and just you knowing how much he loves you. And we did have a blast that day, and I thank you for making such awesome memories and being my friend. Cheers to the 60s and more adventures and memory making to happen. Love you.
Hey, Marci.
Cheers to a beautiful birthday party.
Happy 60th, and you're amazing. We love you. Thank you for being an amazing mother-in-law to our daughter and an amazing grandma to the grandkids.
There you go. Say hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Yep. We love you, Marci. Happy birthday.
Hi, Marci. I wanted to make sure I wished you a happy birthday since I can't be there where you are. I hope you have a great 60th birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marci. Happy birthday to you. And many, many more.
And Marci, I just want to say happy 60th birthday. Have fun when you're at the cabin. Make sure you relax because we're gonna go roller skating and we can't have that little old 60-year-old woman outskate us. So get some relaxation.
A 90-year-old woman.
And then we'll go skate. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marci. Hope that the next 60 years are as good as the first 60 and that you have just as much fun, or since it's the next 60, twice as much fun. So have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Hi, Marci. Happy birthday to you. And you're still 5 years younger than me. Oh, what can I say about you? You were such a light in my life in such a dark time. It was so wonderful being young moms together, but my life was not happy, and you brought all the joy. Any time with you was a joyful time, reminded me of what I really wanted in my life, and I was a little envious of you and John, but at the same time reminded that life did not have to be the way it was for me. Don't want to go into all the details, but eventually I got married again 8 years ago. In between that, I would tell all sorts of people about you, about how you helped me through a hard time with your grace and your joy and your playfulness and honesty with me. And when you moved away, it was so hard the first time when you moved. And then you moved again. And we had all those letters that we wrote to each other. And then the fun story when I saw that you were going to be at West Coast Christian Writers Conference and I hadn't seen you in like 30 years, or we hadn't been writing, we lost touch. And I brought my bag of all your letters, and I think there were photos and everything in there. And I had just scanned all those things in order to save space because I live in a small place. And I had put them all in my computer. And then I thought, I'll just bring them to you to remind you about our times together that we had and all the things that you said to me that were such a light in the darkness. You've shown God's love. And then you thought we were breaking up. You were so shocked when I gave you that bag. That is hysterical. That's our most recent fun story. I hope to see you again soon, now that I live in North Carolina and you're in Tennessee. But hey, life continues and it's busy. I want to say happy birthday. I'm so glad that God put you in this world. And I thank Erica and especially John too for mentioning me to her. Mark was the baby when you moved away, so I pretty much only knew Nathan and Emma, but Mark was a cutie pie. So enjoy your time with your friends and family. Love you so much. Bye, honey.
Hey, Marcy, happy birthday. 60 is an amazing age to turn. It's almost 4 years in my rear view, but I gotta tell you, I think this is the best decade so far. And you, I admire the heck out of you. You have everything it takes to be God's girl. You love Jesus. You are persistent. You are creative and colorful. And you put yourself out there on the line for him all the time. And I know it's not always easy and it's hard to weather all the setbacks, but I gotta tell you, I think that we are last days writers, you and me. When Jesus came, he ushered in the last days, and we are part of that long line of communicators for him. And you are just doing a bang up job. I think that there's something about getting older. I truly do believe there are some stories it takes an old woman to tell. And we aren't old yet, but we are looking at it pretty close in the horizon. And so, the good thing about that is that, there's just so much more freedom than we ever had before. And I love that you already exhibit that in everything that you do. And I just want to wish you a happy birthday. You have an amazing family who love you and support you. And the Lord absolutely adores you. And I love you too. Happy birthday.
Hi, Marci and family. Marci, happy 60th birthday. That is just really hard to believe. But I heard on the internet that 60 is the new 40. So there's that, right? So congratulations again. You look amazing inside and out. I wanted to share 2 quick things in my birthday message to you. One, I'm wearing my favorite red lipstick in honor of you, because I think you're one of 3 women I know who like to wear red lipstick maybe as much as I do. So I really appreciate that about you. But the second thing is I have a favorite story of you, and I don't know if I've ever even told you that I remember this. But you know how as you get older, there's certain things you remember really well and other things maybe not so clearly. Well, this day I remember really well. Our firstborn was Evan, and he was a new baby, and you had taken part in hosting this amazing shower because you knew my mom was 1,000 miles away, and I remember all those letters you had the ladies write, and it was a huge blessing. But I think it was just a few weeks after Evan was born, you insisted that I was going to come over to your house in Fergus Falls, and you had a whole bunch of kids at home at this time, and you were going to teach me how to make jam. Do you remember this? Because I think I had confessed that I had always just bought jam. Like I'd never made it at home. And I showed up and I had this brand new car seat, I remember, and it was so hot. So strawberry season, right? It must have been around like early part of July, I think. And it was so hot and the bugs were terrible. I remember that day. And I remember driving to your place and I was getting all stressed out thinking that these mosquitoes were going to eat this new baby, right? First baby. It's like a China doll. And I didn't know what I was doing probably as a new mom. And we had so much fun, and we drove over it. We picked the strawberries. I think we set the car seat down in the field. And then we had to go back to your house to learn how to make this jam. And I will never forget it because at least 2 of your boys, I remember, were running around screaming about something in the house. And it was just a regular day, right? And you had these jars, and we were trying to something like sterilizing the jars, and I'm sure Evan was probably fussing at this point. And I remember thinking, I don't even know how you do this. Like, how do you have any interest in making jam with all these kids, right? And all the busyness of your household. But that was just such a fun day for me and a good stretching day for me. And I went back home to my dead silent house and thought, wow, I'm like maybe missing out on something here. But I just want to thank you for that day because that's a really fun memory for me with a long ago, right, Minnesota friend. So happy birthday. We love you so much, and Happy New Year from 10 Mile Lake.
Hi, Marci. This is Lori Moore. I hope you remember me from Sunrise Church. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and I love following you and your success and all the kids, how well they're doing. And I just remember Jessica, she loved Emma and named her baby doll Emma Doll. And that time she told the hospital nurse that her name was Marci, and the nurse got so confused. And we said, no, her name's Jessica. So anyhow, that's always been dear to our hearts, and you're very special for sharing your names. Love you, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marci. Here's to good friends who made Ziggies together, baked cookies together, raised sheep together, went through challenges together and good times together in childhood, in marriage, and in parenting. Love you always. Wish you the best. Happy birthday. And many more to come. Thank you. Love the Good family and the Peters family.
Happy birthday, Marci. I still remember the first day we met at the Civil Air Patrol banquet for your son and my sister. And I remember writing coming up in the course of our conversation, and I had just recently started writing, and you were one of my earliest connections in the Christian writing community, and you were local. And I remember how shortly after that initial meeting, you ended up being my first timer's buddy for the Mount Hermon Christian Writers Conference. And here we are almost 15 years later, and I'm just so grateful for your investment in me as a writer. That's really been something that's become such a large part of my life, and I've always considered you to be one of my writing moms. So thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Hi, Marci. Happy 60th birthday. It's just such a joy to be able to celebrate your birthday with you, even though I'm in Fergus Falls and you're in Knoxville. It's just so fun to remember all of our times that we had together with our January birth month, friends with Kathy and Ginger and Don and you with myself, where we would always get together and just have such heartfelt and genuine conversation and fellowship, which is still a joy to my heart. And the memories are just really warm and precious to me. And I thank you for being a part of that. So just have a great time in the 6th decade, which the rest of us are already there or even beyond to the next one. And it's just been really, really great. And so I'm very thankful that you've been a part of that, and just pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Bye, Marci.
Hi, Marci. It's Ginger here. Part of your birthday montage. Just a few little stories from me to add to your collection. Marci and I became friends, over 30 years ago, I bet. Our children are young. They'd moved to Fergus Falls. They were kind of new there, meeting people, and I'm glad that I got to meet her. I think it was at a MOPS meeting. And we just kind of hit it off and knew that we had a lot of things in common, our kids for one, but that we loved the Lord and that we were sisters in this adventure of being mothers. And there were many things we did together. When it was June and strawberry picking time, we'd call each other up and meet out at the farm, Johnson's Berry Patch, and we'd bring our kids and tell them to fill their buckets. And I think they ate as much as they picked, but we had enough left over when we got done that we could go home and put some up as jam. So we learned to do that. I'd done that for a long time, but I showed Marci how to do that. And then as time went on, they did something that was common in the Fergus Falls area. I've really never seen it other places, but they moved their house. Yes, they bought a house in Carlisle and said, well, we would like it. We like our house, but we would like it in a different location. So let's move it just north of Fergus Falls into the township area. I thought, well, what do you know? I mean, actually, I had seen that done a few other places. So, in Fergus Falls. So they moved it north there. But the funny thing is, once the house gets there, it already, it's all built, but it doesn't really have running water, electricity. Maybe the foundation needs to be just finished. So they needed a place to live. And she was talking to me about this. She says, well, we're going to be homeless for a while. I thought, oh, how can you be homeless? You have 3 kids. You're pregnant. John's working every day pumping. I said, well, maybe you should come and stay with us for a month. Oh, and then the month turned into 2 and maybe 3. So we had, between us, then we had 5 children and 3 dogs. And 1 dog had the mange. And he would always want to go jump into the children's swimming pool. So whatever it was a warm summer. So we would be taking kids to t-ball and to swimming lessons. And Marci made bread every day in the bread machine, and we'd all make sandwiches by noon. And we just kind of got into a routine, and she would take a nap in the afternoon because, well, she was pregnant with Scott. So, but we did have a lot of activity, we'll say. That was a very active summer. And I said, after this summer, we'll see, how we're going to be, but I bet we're going to just be friends forever. And we are. What do you know? After that. So then eventually they moved back to California. So we didn't see each other as often. One day I got a call from John. He says, oh, our family's in a bit of crisis. Nathan's gone to the Marines and Emma's going to Saipan. And do you want to come out? I said, well, yeah, I do. So he bought me a ticket and I came out, and Marci showed me around Sacramento, and we went to Tahoe one day, and one day we went to Sutter's Mill. And we panned for gold, sure enough. And then we went over to the museum and listened to the docent talk about the area, and he gave his speech. And something that was mentioned was the man named Pearlie Monroe, who'd been a slave and had come to the area, and then he was freed. And as a freed black man, he was a little entrepreneur. He had his own business, and he was successful. He had land, and and there was a story there that Marci said, well, now, if you're not here to tell this story, who's going to know about Pearlie Monroe? Who's going to tell his story? And the docent said, well, nobody. So there was Marci's inspiration. She said, I'm going to write his story. I'm going to write that book. California children need to know about this. So sure enough, there was an inspiration for a book. And I remember she told me she had a bucket list. She wanted to be published by maybe 30, and she'd done her Pumper John book. And then she had Pearlie Monroe, and she also did Empty Nesters. Like, what is it like when your kids leave? Now what? What if you're so invested in them? Now what about the rest of your life? What should your new passions or your new goals be? Because God doesn't just put you on a shelf. There's more to life. So writing has been such a passion for you that when you said, well, you did a book proposal and you wanted to do a book on a lakeside retreat. I said, might as well come to our cabin. So she came up to the cabin for 2 weeks. 1 week with Lydia and Grace and me, and then John and Bob came up for the second week. The girls went home, and she did a lot of research for her book. And I told you, that was a lot of info collecting in 2 weeks to write a whole book. And it's a precious, inspirational book. The Lakeside Retreat. There we go. Loved by many people. And so, we had a stormy night that made it into the book because that was very impressive on all of us. It was a stormy night when the girls were here. She taught Grace and Lydia to swim. Mostly Gracie. Gracie was kind of afraid of the water. And by the end of the week, Gracie was not afraid to put her head in the water and to kick and swim. So that was really a big thing for her. I remember it was the Olympics, so they were doing Olympic things out there on the float in the lake. What are some of the other things we did? There was a tea party. Oh yeah, we did a tea party with the girls. Yes. And they still do tea parties almost every time they're here. A few pieces are a little chipped now, but that just means they're loved and they've been used. When John and Bob and Marci and I were driving down the road, she said, oh, look, there's a moose over in the woods. And we were zooming by, and Bob said, well, let's just turn around. Let's go see it again. So we did. We turned around and went back. We're driving by again, and sure enough, there was a moose in the woods. It's a moose cutout. Oh, yeah. And another thing we did with our husbands was we went down the Brule River. So we know there had been a storm the week before, 6 inches of rain. But all that 6 inches had to run off all the land and down into the rivers and the lakes. The river was swollen. And not really being that knowledgeable about kayaking the river, we should have known better, but we didn't. So we rented our kayaks, and the guy was helping us put them in, and he said, oh, you can wear your life jacket or not if you don't want to. I said, well, I'm going to wear mine. What if something happens? And I said, now, can you tell me anything I should know about this? He goes, oh, no. He says, it's calm here, but it'll pick up down the way, thinking that was a good thing. Well, the river was fast, the turns were sharp, and it didn't always happen. Marci and I caught our canoes together, and then she went down the river backwards, but I was hung up. Then I got free, and we went down, and a little while later, I got swamped. And so John and Bob came and helped me right my canoe, empty it of water, get back in, and get going. We did survive, but I said, I think that's a one and done for me, unless it's a slower river. But it was an experience, and we all survived it. And there were some laughs, like, "Oh, you're going down backwards," but anyway, we've had so many good times of laughter, and it's because Marci is full of wit and humor, and that's one of her gifts. And so it's just fun to share that with her. I know when we were out in San Clemente, we went out with our family for a wedding, and we were out there, and they came over to our Airbnb where we were staying. John brought his guitar, and Jack came, brought his, and so we sat down. We were singing and singing different songs, and then all of a sudden, they were just playing, and we decided to just make up our own songs. And so we made up silly songs about anything we wanted to, and Marci'd sing a line, and I would sing a line, and maybe somebody else another one. And we kind of went on doing this for a while. And then the next day, Lydia said, "Oh, can we sing those songs you were singing yesterday?" I said, "Well, I don't think so, because who could remember them? We didn't write them down. Those were just singing as you go songs." And that's something that Lydia kind of has adopted herself. She sings all day. She just sings her experiences or whatever comes to her head, because she's a little girl with a song in her heart. And she remembered that time that, oh, you could just make up a song. It doesn't have to be one that's already written down. But I will say that friendship is a gift, and our friendship is like gold. It's unique. We're kindred spirits. We can pick up right where we left off, no matter what it is. And I just wish you a wonderful birthday. I can barely remember when I was 60, so I hope... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do remember that. But I'm not that much older. But it's a birthday to be celebrated. It's a milestone. And you have wonderful family there to celebrate with you. And I hope to see you sometime this year. Who knows when or where, but we'll get together, I'm sure. Happy birthday, Marci. I love you.
Marci, it's not a birthday without a really good song. Oh. I said a really good song.
The beaches. No, you're the last one. B.